All right, so the first thing that we notice here is that we have parentheses to a number. So we know what's coming up. It's going to be the general power rule. But when we look inside and we try to take the derivative of what's inside, it's like, oh my goodness, how am I going to take that derivative? Well, first of all, this is two terms, so we can differentiate term by term. If we look at x over 7, that is a linear term, so its derivative will just be the coefficient. Now, if we look at 7 over x, we know that when that x is in the denominator, we want to bring it up into the numerator. So what I would do is I would first rewrite this before you embark on the lovely journey of the power rule, and I would just really emphasize that that's x to the -1 and then the 7. All right, so here we go with the power rule. And again, first step is the most important, recognizing this is parentheses to a number, so we need to use the general power rule. So we bring the 7 down, keep the inside fixed, subtract 1 from the exponent, and then multiply by the derivative of the inside. So our 1 over 7 is the coefficient, so that's going to be our derivative. And then plus our 7 times -1, so -7x to the -2. Now, usually what we have is something in the front, something in the end combined, but here you have two terms, so it's not really going to be too much in the way of simplification for us. So I would just leave this as x over 7 plus rewrite it without all these negative exponents. And just leave it like that, because if you were to combine the something in the front, something in the end, you would have to distribute the 7 to both of these terms. So that is this here is a perfectly acceptable format for that derivative.